After the great test of Abraham, God's promise continued through his son Isaac, but the next generation would face a different kind of test. Not on a mountain, but in the heart. A story of love, deception, rivalry, and destiny. Isaac had grown into a quiet, thoughtful man. After the loss of Sarah, Abraham desired one thing, that Isaac would marry within their people and continue God's promise. He called his trusted servant, "Go to my homeland. The Lord will guide you to the right woman." At a well, the servant prayed for a sign. Soon, a young woman approached, kind, strong, and generous. Her name was Rebecca. "May I have a drink?" "Of course, and I will draw water for your camels too." The servant knew good had answered. Back in Canaan, Isaac walked in the fields at evening. He looked up, camels approached. "Who is that man?" "That is Isaac." Their eyes met. A quiet beginning of a lifelong covenant. Isaac loved Rebecca and the promise moved forward. Years passed, yet Rebecca could not conceive. Isaac prayed, and God answered. She became pregnant with twins, but there was struggle in her womb. "Lord, why is this happening?" God replied, "Two nations are in your womb, and the older will serve the younger." The first was born red and hairy Esau. The second came grasping his brother's heel, Jacob. Two brothers, two paths, one destiny. Esau became a hunter, strong, wild, and loved by Isaac. Jacob stayed among the tents, thoughtful, observant, loved by Rebecca. Favoritism quietly divided the home. One day, Esau returned from the field. Esau stood. Jacob was cooking stew. "Give me some of that stew, I'm starving." "Sell me your birthright first." "What good is a birthright if I'm dying?" And in a moment of weakness, Esau traded his future for a bowl of stew. He despised what was sacred. Years later, Isaac grew old and blind, and he called Esau, "Isaac, prepare me a meal, that I may bless you before I die." Rebecca overheard. He turned to Jacob, "Quick, bring me the goats. We will prepare the meal. You will receive the blessing." But Esau is hairy. "I am smooth. What if father knows? Leave it to me." Rebecca dressed Jacob in Esau's clothes and covered his hands with goat skins. Jacob entered his father's tent. "Who is it?" "I am Esau, your firstborn." Isaac felt his hands. The voice is Jacob's, but the hands are Esau's. Deception hung in the air. Isaac blessed him. "May God give you heaven's dew. Let nations serve you. Be lord over your brothers." The blessing was given, and it could not be taken back. Moments later, Esau returned. "Father, bless me too. Your brother came deceitfully and took your blessing. Isn't there anything left for me?" His cry echoed with regret. From that day, Esau planned to kill. Rebekah warned Jacob, "Run, go to my brother Laban." Jacob left home alone, uncertain, afraid. One night, Jacob slept with a stone for a pillow, and he dreamed. A ladder reached from earth to heaven. Angels ascended and descended, and above it stood the Lord. God said, "I am the God of Abraham and Isaac. I will give you this land. Your descendants will be like the dust of the earth, and through you all nations will be blessed." Jacob awoke in awe. Jacob said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it." He named the place Bethel, the house of God. God's promise continues even through imperfect people. Choices matter. What is sacred should never be traded for a temporary gain. God's plan cannot be stopped, and the story continues. The story of Isaac, Rebekah, Jacob, and Esau in the book of Genesis is rich with powerful moral and spiritual lessons that still apply today. Value what God has given you. Esau traded his birthright for a simple meal. He chose temporary satisfaction over lasting blessing. Lesson: don't exchange your purpose, calling, or future for something temporary. Choices have consequences. Jacob gained the blessing through deception, and Esau lost it through carelessness. Both actions brought long-term consequences: conflict, separation, and pain. Lesson: every decision matters. What we do today shapes tomorrow. Favoritism divides families. Isaac favored Esau while Rebekah favored Jacob. This created tension, jealousy, and ultimately division. Lesson: unhealthy favoritism can damage relationships and lead to conflict. God's plan still prevails. Even though people made mistakes lying, deceiving, and acting selfishly, God's purpose continued. God had already said the older would serve the younger, and his plan came to pass. Lesson: God's plan is greater than human weakness. He can work through imperfect people. You can't escape the results of your actions. Jacob received the blessing, but he had to run for his life. His journey became one of hardship and growth. Lesson: even when we receive what we want, wrong methods can bring difficult consequences. God meets us even when we're broken. When Jacob was alone, afraid, and running away, God met him in a dream at Bethel. Lesson: God doesn't abandon us in our mistakes. He meets us where we are and calls us forward. God's promise continues through generations. Despite conflict and failure, God's promise to Abraham continued through Isaac and Jacob. Lesson: God's plan is bigger than one moment, one mistake, or one person. It is a story across generations. Final spiritual reflection. This story teaches us, don't take God's blessings lightly. Be patient and trust God's timing. Choose integrity over shortcuts. but God can still use your life even after mistakes. Simple summary: honor what God gives, choose wisely, live truthfully, trust God's plan. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos.